I'm Abdallah Abu-Sheikh. I'm the co-founder of Astra Tech.
Great, great. So, how do you see the future of AI?
So today, AI is becoming a very trendy or a very, notorious phrase that people are using everywhere. I think AI existed for a very, very long time. It's not a new science. Artificial intelligence has been studied since the late 80s. But I think what's new, or what the breakthrough has been, is the ability for us to develop sustainable, very good computing power. Which is now allowing us to use compute in a completely different way than what it historically has been used to. Today, I think the focus is becoming from a software part on developing large language models and big LLMs that are sort of more infrastructure models and so on. I do believe in the next few years we will see the big shift happen from sort of large language models, which is, you can consider them as operating systems, into something more of an action model or an application on top of that system. So that's my view.
Okay, perfectly. You see some of the people saying that in terms of advantage of AI or technology, on certain things we can't take any advantage, you just accept. You saw that some of the views from the Dubai FinTech Summit also, people saying that you just accept. What's your view? Can something be done over there, or we just accept it?
I think technology is about challenging the status quo, right? If people accepted the mail system, we wouldn't have email right now. So accepting is not part of the dictionary of an entrepreneur. It's more part of a dictionary of a corporate. And that's why usually younger entrepreneurs or younger businesses overtake a lot of bigger businesses in terms of what they develop. I don't think, in fact, I think AI brings back to question a lot of the mundane, taken for granted status quo applications of technology, and I think it brings it back to the question of why are we still doing this manually, or why is this still taking so much time? Back to the square of, we can question this, we can fix this, AI has a solution for it.
Okay, so in summary, I can say that you are saying rather than acceptance, you have to challenge and you need to find a solution till you find it.
Yes.
So how do you change the mindset on the corporate side?
I think corporates never change their mindset until they start losing money. So I think it's dependency on the smaller companies and the challenger businesses, if you will, to keep pushing towards faster and better solutions. And eventually corporates will get one choice: to be a BlackBerry kind of corporate where you die out, or to be an Apple-like of corporate where you incubate this change and it becomes part of your business.
Right. So how the companies which want to take advantage or collaboration in Dubai in terms of fintech, what's your message to them, how they can do that?
I think Dubai, mainly from a regulator standpoint, and the IFC especially, has been extremely welcoming of challengers, of entrepreneurs, of people with new ideas, of new concepts altogether. It's been one of the very few regulators globally that did not shut down or close up on a lot of the new systems. So it's developed a very good fertile ground for all of those entrepreneurs to come and set up and start questioning those problem statements. I think it's up to the entrepreneurs now, or it's up to the companies to take initiative and really pursue using all the benefits that are being provided by places like FinTech Hive and places like the IFC and so on.
Right. And how do you see the investment landscape into this field?
So the investment landscape is always good if you have a serious business that solves a serious problem. And it's always bad if you don't have a serious business that solves a serious problem. I think, unlike what a lot of people say or think, the UAE has some of the most accomplished, some of the most sophisticated investors globally, and they've historically maybe not been venture investors. They've been more of investors in things like oil and gas or real estate, or more of traditional assets. But that doesn't take away anything from them. I think we've been able to develop and build really explosive, really good technology, and as long as entrepreneurs really solve a serious problem, I think they have an opportunity.
And what more do you think can be done in this field from the point of the financial institutions or DAFC or anybody else?
I think there is a lot of areas that need to be, that are ripe for disturbance, or they are ripe for progress right now, whether it's peer-to-peer, or whether it's wallet and tokenization, or whether it's blockchain implementation in the financial systems, all the way back to onboarding and AML, KYC. All of those use cases I think are very prevalent, and people can start working on them. The thing is, like I said, is if the companies are persistent enough and focused enough to take this problem statement, decipher it, and make sure they actually put their effort into it.
That's amazing. So once you reach to a certain level where people want to go, right? After that, what?
I don't think, look, for people who are successful, and I'm looking at Jeff Bezos on this magazine, he's probably reached a very big level that, you know, many people want to go to, but he's never stopped. And I think it's because for a lot of people, it's not about, there is no level or there is no end target. It's just about the process of continuous progression and continuous development. And this is more of my thinking. I don't give myself, you know, targets and goals and, you know, stuff like that. I just say, as long as we're providing value, we're going to keep going.
So you take the day everyday basis?
Sure.
Okay, that's amazing. So what's your last message for our Finance World magazine audience?
I hope they watch this interview and they find it useful. And yes, hopefully, I think anybody who's interested in the space in the UAE is a great place to get started. And I would encourage everybody to at least educate themselves on what is happening in this part of the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Good to talk to you.